I look a bit rough today, that's because I've literally been working all morning and I haven't been able to put on any makeup for you guys because I just feel like we're on that level that I don't actually have to dress up for these videos anymore. But I am finally starting my outdoor garden today. I'm just gonna make a raised bed in my backyard and I'm going to plant, I think, 4 different plants and then some seeds, as well as some wildflower seeds or just flower seeds. And I wanted to show you guys how I'm going about doing that. Sorry if the audio is terrible, I'm actually outside right now. But this is by no means like, oh, copy what I'm doing, because this is completely new territory for me and I just am not at that point yet where I can give solid advice. I just wanted to take you guys along for the ride because I feel like it's really nice learning about something when you actually get in and do it. So hopefully this is a bit more helpful than just like, oh, here's the best plants to plant outside or anything like that, because it's actually like we're gonna go through the trial and error and there's probably gonna be a lot of things that I mess up. So yeah, this is just kind of taking you guys along for the ride. It's not really a follow along type thing because I really don't want you guys to copy what I'm doing and then like potentially ruin your crops, because I have no experience. So just, yeah, don't rely on my advice for this particular aspect quite yet, just because I haven't actually gotten it down yet, like I do houseplants. So yeah, that's just a bit of a disclaimer before we actually hop into it. So I have a like pollinator flower mix that I just got, and then I also have a like carrot blend for seeds. I don't even know if these are like right for the season. I just figured I would try anything in terms of like seeds and everything, because it's just like, you know, it's pretty easy to seed those and try to like grow them, so I figured might as well give them a shot. And then I also have a couple like starter plants. I have 2 of these Destiny broccoli plants that I'm going to be planting. I just got these from Callaway's about 20 minutes from me, so they have them available and they said it's a good time to plant these, and I wanted to plant some broccoli anyways. But I also got some cauliflower, and I might have gotten 2 varieties of that. Let me see. Yeah, so I got some snow crown cauliflower, and then I also got some cheddar cauliflower. I don't know what that is. I just figured I would try everything, and I wanted to plant these anyways. So yeah, those are the ones that we're going to be planting today, along with the flowers and carrots. And I wanted to show you what I'm using to even build the raised beds, because I actually saw this idea of like how to build them from, I believe her name's Carrie Rad. I'll put her YouTube down in the description box. But I watched her video and this seemed like the easiest way to build a raised bed, at least in my opinion, because I didn't really want to like screw anything together and I wanted something that I could build on quite easily. So let me show you. So I went to Home Depot and got these like cinder blocks, and they were out in the garden section, like by some soils and stuff, so it wasn't right next to all the other cinder blocks that they had at Home Depot, so it took me a while to find them. But you just take these, and then I have a bunch of 2x4s that I'm going to run in between like the slots that are here to create that sort of like fenced in raised bed. And I'm using 8 of the cinder blocks, stacking them on top of each other so it's a bit taller of a raised bed, and then I'm using 8 2x4s, so it's just going to make a big square plot. So first things first, we're just going to build the raised bed, and then I'm going to probably dig out some of the grass underneath, because I don't want to put a tarp down, just because I've been reading mixed things about that and like laying down the fabric or anything like that to prevent like weeds from coming up. Apparently it saves you a bit of time, but I don't mind getting in there and weeding every now and then, and like by every now and then I mean multiple times a week if I have to, or more. I don't care. I like being out here and working, so I'm going to just plant right on top of the soil that's already there. I am probably going to dig up some of the grass though, so there's a bit less grass that grows through the soil that I'm using, and I'm just going to be using a container soil that I got from Callaway's as well as a cedar mulch on top that I got from Callaway's too, but we'll get to those when I actually get the bed in place and get ready to fill it. Okay, so I finally got all the grass dug out from there, which took actual ages, so maybe I should put down a tarp next time, but it's fine, it's all done now. I'm gonna put some container soil in there now. It's just from Callaway's, and then one is from Miracle Grow, just because I was left over from the previous homeowners. But yeah, I have 3 and a bit bags. I think that will be enough, but we'll see. So I genuinely should have gotten maybe a couple more bags of soil. That just wasn't, I want it to be like full to the top, but it's not right now, but that's okay. I mean, it's not the end of the world. I found this little plank that I'm gonna use to separate like my vegetables from my flowers. Because the flowers don't need as big of a space, so I'm gonna just put that down, not really do anything, but just as a marker for myself. Yeah, and that way I don't think it's a weed and pull it out, so I'll just leave the flowers be, I guess. Okay, and now I'm just gonna plant the 4 little plant starts, like the broccoli and cauliflower, and then I'm just gonna sprinkle the seeds for the carrots and wildflowers on. I don't know why I keep saying wildflowers, they're just a packet of flowers. I don't know if they're wild or not. But yeah, I'm just gonna plant the broccoli like I would a house plant, because I imagine it'd be the same, where you just only cover the root bit and don't cover like any extra stem. And then the seeds I'm gonna sprinkle on and kind of rake over, and then I'm gonna top everything with a layer of mulch, and then we'll check in after that. So that's, I think, done. I'm sorry if this physically hurt any of you guys and if I did anything completely wrong, but it's my first go at it, and I figured I would never actually try it out if I didn't just like get in and do it. I'll give you a closer look at what I did. Like I said, don't like copy me for any of this, because I just don't know the best way to go about things. You can copy the raised bed. I think that's a good idea. Like I said, I stole it from another YouTuber, Carrie Rad. But yeah, I hope I can give you guys an update in a few weeks maybe about how these are doing, and I hope they're doing well. But yeah, I'll give you guys a closer look, and thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one.